Greetings, Special Centurions, and welcome, YouTube warriors, back to the Dark Rites of Arkham. Just before we get started with this episode, I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to my main man, Duncan, who has been watching the series from the very beginning and has offered a huge amount of support and feedback on it, which I hugely appreciate. Thank you so much for being my friend and for watching the series. Really looking forward to painting the town red with you on Friday, mate. So this one's for you. Now then, in the last episode of the Dark Rites of Arkham, we spoke to the third and final witch, Abigail, who is a fortune teller, who confessed to opening a portal for a thuggish-looking Dunwich man who offered to pay her for her services. She opened a portal for him into the room where the murder took place. She did then tell us that he didn't pay her and that she placed a curse on him that caused him to spew blood whenever he opened his mouth. Quite a lot happened. Quite a lot of plot points actually happened in the last episode, guys. So if you haven't watched that one yet, I highly recommend you go back and check it out. It was a doozy of an episode. But the long story short is we eventually convinced her to open a portal for us in the library, the Miskatonic University Library, where the legacy of Aeb were holed up. We found out that somehow their legacy had been infiltrated by a notorious evil cult that are trying to bring back Yog-Sothoth using the Necronomicon. So we are now trying to find the leader of that cult, who we believe is Harvey Whitman's wife or ex-wife, the woman who sacrificed their child in order to gain access to the cult in the first place. So it took a serious turn, for want of better words, in the last episode. And I'm absolutely loving where this is going. It's super exciting. The story is awesome. And I'm really looking forward to the conclusion. We are now in the Arkham prison trying to gain the assistance of the Reanimator, who has a serum that brings corpses back to life. We need to use the serum on the corpse of the mayor, whose head exploded at a rally in the last episode, in order for him to tell us where the cult is holed up and hiding so that we can stop them. We've got about 6 hours before Yog-Sothoth is summoned. So let's get into it and get going. We just discovered a new location on the map, which is Warden Robson's place. So we need to go there and talk to him about gaining access to this room. Yeah, here we go, Warden's office. So let's go to the Warden's office next. Go ahead. Detectives Foster and Whitman, right? I'm Warden Eugene Robson. It's a pleasure to meet you. Have you already spoken to Herbert West? I'm surprised anyone would want to talk to that piece of human trash. There are some loose ends left over from his arrest. Routine investigation, nothing for you to worry about. West told us there's probably a clandestine laboratory in the basement. He speculates that someone is making a serum similar to his. What? Allow me to offer some advice. West is a pathological liar. Don't get caught up in his fantasies. Some guards claim to have heard screams from a DC's prisoners coming from the basement. What? He says that a lot. Well, we've heard them too. It's an old prison, detectives. The prisoners never stop screaming, and the echo travels through the hallways. Can we look in the basement? Do you have the key? The basement is in ruins. I can't allow you to access it. And that door will remain shut until restoration work begins. I'm sorry to tell you that. Are you okay? You coughed up blood. Cancer. Advanced stage. Oh. I'm very sorry, Warden. I don't have much time left in this world, detectives. The last thing I want is to spend it listening to horror stories about my prison. You are free to roam the grounds, but stay away from the basement. The place is unsafe, and I would rather not be responsible for what might happen to you. Oh, is that a threat? Oh, okay, so we can explore the office as well. Right, let's look at first the photograph. It's an aerial photograph of the prison building and the labor camp surrounding it. Key rack. He doesn't even say anything. He just looks at you, and you look at your partner Harvey. Harvey's like, not again. Table. There's a note on the table. Note to the warden. I understand that you don't want me to come up to your office anymore when there's a failure in the electrical system. You say I talk too much, that I get lost in the details, and that it wastes your time. I know you're a busy man, so I'll take your advice. I won't come up anymore. I'll just send you endlessly long, pointless letters. However, as soon as there is a malfunction, I will call you and tell you everything anyway. I like to explain things as they are, so there is no confusion later. I am thorough in my work, and I like to make everything clear with details as it should be. Signed, Joe Gordon, Head of Maintenance. Okay, we can go talk to the guy in maintenance now. Interesting. I'm not going to snoop through the files with the warden right next to me. So maybe we have to get the guy in maintenance to come and talk Warden's ear off. Franklin Delano Roosevelt. Our 32nd president. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Coat rack. That must be Warden Robson's hat. I don't need it. I already have mine. Desk. I thought those bottles held alcohol. It's just water, though. Dang it. I also see a telephone. There are several public telephones in the lobby, Detective. Use them if you need to make a call. Okay, so we need to get the key, I think, at some point. Let's go to the maintenance room. Door, plaque, electrical panel, door, plaque. Alright, let's read the plaques. Changing rooms. Alright, can we go in or is it locked? We can go in. Coat rack. There's a guard's jacket hanging there. I'll search it. There's nothing in the pockets. I've already searched the jacket. There's nothing in it. Alright, search the trousers then. Okay, let's check the lockers. Empty. There's only a coat hanger and a nasty smell of sweaty socks. Pick up the smell of sweaty socks and put it in your pocket for later. You're going to need to use it on something. This locker has a lock. Damn it, it's locked. I don't have the key. There's a poster of Jean Harlow on the door. There's nothing inside. There's a metal cup with coffee grounds in it. I'm not interested. This locker has a lock. Damn it, that one's locked too. What are the odds? And I don't have the key. Rules. It's a pretty long list of hygiene rules for using the shower. Some are so basic that it makes me think that if they've been written down, it's because the guards are pigs. While I don't shit in the shower room. 10 o'clock. How much time do you have to save humanity? The planetary alignment will be complete at 3 in the morning. Damn it. Neither the smell of bleach nor zonite can mask the stench coming from those showers. Gross. Okay. So there's a guard's uniform here. That's basically it, I think. A couple of locked lockers, but we don't have keys for them. Wonder what you have to do in there. Maintenance. Let's go into maintenance. I like the music. The music's really cool. It's like radio staticky, coming from presumably a radio. The detectives, right? How did you know? This prison's pretty big, but not small enough. But small enough. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm Joe. What can I do for you? Tool panel. There are a lot of tools we could use. Which ones do you think we'll need? Well, I would say, you're not thinking of taking any of my tools, are you? They're my property. So don't make me use the saw. What? Oh, so don't make me use the saw on you. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Do you know what I'm saying? Do you ken what I'm talking to you about? There's a magazine on the table. Take it if you want. Are you sure? I've already read it, of course. Nice. Magazine. Aviation number, American Science. Are you planning to build an airplane? No, the special, no. The special only has 10 pages in the middle. The rest is usual content. Get American Science magazine. Oh, okay. Cool. Blueprints. Those are the prison blueprints, right? Yes, and they're confidential. In the wrong hands, they could be used to help prisoners escape. You know what I mean? Keeps morale up, huh? Who? Oh, aye. And something else up as well, you know what I'm saying? You ken what I'm saying? Hey, he winks at you. Hey. Alright, Joe, calm down, mate. Calm down. Right, file cabinet. Can we look at the files? Of course not. Turn the radio off. Don't even think about changing the station. Don't I even think about it, young malady buck. Keep the line free. I needed to call the boss upstairs and chew his ear off about everything that's going wrong in the prison. There are several chemicals I don't recognize. What catches my eye is a fire extinguisher. He really wants those fire extinguishers. Damn it! I just cut my finger on the edge of the shelf. That's what you get for sticking your hands where they don't belong. Go to the infirmary and get that looked at before it gets infected. Blimey, we're going all over the place in this prison. Take the fire extinguisher with you while you're at it. It's empty. What do we do with a fire extinguisher that doesn't work? Hit you in the face with it when you ask annoying questions? Ask your partner. He was dead set on taking it. Why not? It just fits down your pants. I love it. Don't touch anything in there. Okay, now we've got a fire extinguisher. Electrical panel. I should stay away from this jumble of wires and fuses if I don't want to get zapped. Hey, Harvey, I've got a job for you. Come here. Play around with this electrical panel, will ya? I don't want to get zapped, and I don't care if you do. No? An uncharged An uncharged Empire fire extinguisher? What's the relevance of it being Empire? Weird. It wouldn't even put out the candle on a birthday cake. Hilarious. The issue of American Science magazine contains a supplement on aviation, in addition to the usual monthly content. The special supplement refers, among other things, to the Boeing 247 operated by United Airlines. It's revolutionary, the first modern passenger plane. Retractable landing gear, all-metal construction, and enclosed cockpit. There's an article on the latest advances in radio telephony. The author claims that communication by telephone with ships on the high seas is as easy as calling your own home now. In letters to the editor, a laboratory technician warns that mixing Atlantic Chemical and Jefferson Pharmaceutical brand antiseptic alcohols can cause spontaneous combustion. However, he also points out that the accidental mixing of both antiseptics is unlikely. Then there's an article about the success of the Chicago World's Fair. The organizers are planning to open its doors again from June 1st to October 31st next year. Cool, so I reckon we have to make a bomb or something out of that stuff that it said in there. I'll read it again later. Let's go to the infirmary. Guard, infirmary, plaque. Ooh, there's a bench with a magazine on it. Let's talk to the guard. Ah, you must be the detectives who've come to see the butcher, Herbert West. And before you say anything, yes, he should be in here. But Harold Murphy is harmless. And the new nurse gets on my nerves. Nothing will happen with me here. What? What happened? What happened? Murphy's a snitch and Benny Romano didn't take it well. He tried to cut him open with a knife in the dining hall. Romano's about as tall as a 7-year-old on tiptoes, so he was lucky. He cut his thigh. It doesn't look good, but he'll make it. Okay, we've got work to do. Talk about unsympathetic. Jeez. Sign. Infirmary. Yeah, you don't say. Plaque. Authorized personnel only. Bench. There's a magazine on the bench. Creepy tales. Horror stories, right? Indeed. For horror, try the one we're living, huh, buddy? Oh, cool. We got another magazine. Oh, that guy wanted a magazine. Monsters of Horror. Get Creepy Tales magazine. Okay. The guy in the cell wanted a magazine as payment. Since you're going in, tell that nurse to hurry it up. I don't have all day. Damn, I can't remember how I voiced this guy before. You're just going to have to forgive me, guys, if the voices are inconsistent. There's been so many characters in this game. I'm just making up voices as I go along at this point. It's hard to remember. Is this going to take long? It's going to take as long as it takes. Can't you just put a bandage on it? We have to close the wound first, Mr. Murphy. We'll talk about bandages after. And I appreciate your patience. I've already explained the situation several times. It's bad enough seeing you half naked without having to listen to your complaints again. For God's sake. How many rows can you read? All of them. You have eagle eyes, partner. What about you? Don't ask. I can't get past the 3rd row. I can get past, to be fair, I can't after that. Okay. But they're standing awfully close to it. Don't you have to stand like over here or something to do it? Don't know. Wash your hands before treating patients. Good advice. Wash your patients before treating your hands. Patients are dirty, disgusting creatures. Can we turn the radio off? The president is giving a speech to the entire nation. He's explaining why they need to shut the banks temporarily. People have become increasingly distrustful and have started to withdraw all their money. And this has weakened the banking system. Only measure the president should take is to torch every fucking bank. Yeah, fuck the capitalist fuckers. Fuck them all on Wall Street. It's locked. Okay, so we need to get the key to open the surgical supply cabinet, I reckon. At some point. Notes. This is a list of prisoners who have been in the infirmary this past week and their ailments. Yep, that's a sink. It's so dirty I can barely see myself in it. And after everything I've been through tonight, it's better that way. I feel like I've aged 40 years. There's a rubber bulb inside. Please close that cabinet. You can't take medical supplies from the infirmary. It's a drawing of a guy who looks like he's been skinned alive. Gross. Oh, actually, it's an anatomical diagram showing all the organs and stuff inside, I guess. Table. There's a small bottle of antiseptic alcohol on the table. You can't take that. I'm going to need it to clean Mr. Murphy's wound. That's if I don't bleed to death first. Oh, shut up, you're fine. Keep pissing me off and I'll amputate. Hey, pal. Know any medicine? Because this bitch hasn't got a fucking clue how to close a thigh wound. I already told you the doctor is away. I'd also told you he took the key for the surgical supply cabinet with him. I can't stitch the wound. All I can do is apply pressure until it heals a little. But we've been doing this for an hour. We'll be here as long as we have to, got it? And if you call me a bitch again, I'll let you bleed to death right here. Need some help? The only one who can help him right now is Dr. Sullivan. He has the key to the surgical supply cabinet, and without it, I can't properly treat Mr. Murphy. Where is he? Oh, geez, don't tell me where he is or anything then. Okay. Maybe he's back on death row. Maybe we can ask the guard if he knows. Detectives, what can I do for you? No. Alright, let's go back to death row. Execution chamber. Can we go in? I think it's locked, isn't it? Yeah, it's locked. Where is the dock? Well, whatever. This guy we can give the magazine now, so let's do it. A magazine of horror stories written by people without a social life. For readers without a social life. Huh. Cruel and harsh. Alright. Mean. What the fuck? Give it to Stuart Holmes. Let's see what you've got to bargain with. I got enough nightmares from getting closer and closer to old Betty. Doesn't want that. Okay, what about the aviation magazine? Oh, you can't actually pick it up. All you can do is click on it and it he automatically reads it. Okay. Okay, so that busts my idea. Okay, I'm at a loss as to what to do now then. Oh, we didn't actually talk to... I'm such a dumbass. I forgot to actually talk to the technician. It's because I cut my finger immediately and I got distracted. Let's go in and talk to the technician. We haven't actually spoken to him yet. Don't you have work to do? Yeah, lots of it. Then why don't you get to it? Everything in here is inventoried. I'll make sure you don't take anything. We're the police. You should trust us. That's exactly why. Oh, okay. So we don't actually get anything from talking to him. Okay. Question marks. What the hell is this? The panel that warns if there's a failure in the prison's electrical system. Ah, okay. So the light panel we need to try and do something with, probably. Oh, hang on. Each bulb has a little plate underneath. Let's see. Laundry, searchlights, Old Betty, and general lighting. Okay, so I reckon we have to go in and do something to Old Betty. I'm at a loss as to what to do. Let's go to the warden's office. Did we try using the fire extinguisher on the electrical panel? I don't remember. I think I tried it, didn't I? And he didn't say anything. I wouldn't try it if I were you. Because it's not going to work. Exactly. Oh, okay. Never mind. Alright, I think we need to go somewhere else first. I don't think there's anything else we can do here. Let's go to Arkham. Let's go to the morgue. They must have already taken the mayor's body to the morgue. I don't know if Dr. West's formula will work on a body that's been cut open. So let's hurry before they do the autopsy. Oh, maybe we're not supposed to go here yet then. Harvey, heads up. Oh, these guys again, is it? You! Have you come to carry out your threat? That won't be necessary, detectives. Mayor Bradley's murder has altered the course of events. He was the one who was supposed to summon Yog-Sothoth, not the Supreme Sorceress. There is no room for this rebellion in the master plan. Does that mean Yog-Sothoth will not be summoned? Au contraire. He will be summoned anyway, but we cannot allow it. Yog-Sothoth will destroy the Earth as planned, but it will not be during this alignment of the planets. What the fuck? Why don't you just, like, fucking pin this guy to the floor and get him to answer some questions? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? And why do you want Yog-Sothoth to blow up the Earth? Do you know where the invocation will take place? Yes. But you're not going to tell us, are you? I cannot reveal the location. We were not allowed to intervene directly in the course of events. Where's your partner? Exploring alternatives to stop the High Sorceress. In another time, in another place. Who the hell are you? Who do you work for? We are not allowed to reveal that. They're basically like the Men in Black, the Lovecraftian Men in Black. What is this master plan all about? Your mind's not qualified to comprehend its complexity. The plan has been made in the making for millions of years and will take millions more to complete. As I said, the master plan has been altered and had to be reconfigured. In an unexpected turn of events, you are playing a key role in preventing Yog-Sothoth from being summoned. That's what we're trying to do. You were doing it outside of the plan before. Now you are a part of it. Can you help us with that? We are going to need all the help we can get. I have already told you that we are not allowed to intervene directly. We cannot actively participate in the course of events that comprise the architecture of the plan, even in its reconfiguration. However, take this. What is it, an RPG? Oh, it's a key. A key? It's just an insignificant object that isn't part of the plan. But when used correctly, it will trigger a series of actions that could lead to the success of your mission. Okay, a key, eh? Beats me. God knows what the fuck's going on. That fellow in black gave me this key. I don't know what it opens. At least these people are no longer a threat. Plaque. You know, Mac, my old partner, didn't like coming here. He didn't feel comfortable surrounded by dead people. You miss him, don't you? Yeah. Now he's one of them. Maybe we could bring him back using the reanimator's formula. I see Clara. Clara? Who's Clara? Is it Clara's wife, isn't it? Shit, should we go in? Oh no, Clara's the receptionist. Foster, Whitman. Good evening, guys. What brings you here? Nothing in particular. We want to reanimate a corpse and interrogate it for answers before Yog-Sothoth is summoned and destroys the entire planet. Why, what are you up to this evening? We were passing by and wanted to keep you company. Wow, I appreciate that. It's been a boring night, even though we have a celebrity downstairs. Did you hear? Yes, we were there. Wow. Tired, Whitman? A little. It's been a long night. You can say that again. Who's on duty tonight? Orville Collins. Okay, diplomas. These are Collins and Newman's specialization diplomas. They're displayed as if there was some kind of competition between them. There's a magazine on top of the closet. Modern Woman. Free dress pattern inside. Cool. Maybe we'll be able to give that magazine to the guy in the prison. What's this? Modern Woman? Are you a modern woman, Clara? Yes. And you an old-fashioned man. Oh, that's fucking cold. Cut me deep, Clara. You cut me real deep. That was so unnecessary as well. You're just asking a question. She's like, yeah, you dick. It looks like Colin's raincoat. There's a thread sticking out of the seam. So I'll pull it and unravel the entire raincoat. Yeah, wow, I almost unraveled the whole raincoat. That's fucking funny. What are you doing, Foster? Me, nothing. Just fucking around. You? Telephone. I'm expecting an important call. I need the line to be free. Okay. Looking for something, Foster? Nothing in particular. Nice music coming out of that speaker. It's by Lutgen. Who? Bless you. I know the name of every muscle in the body. Throughout my years of service, they've all hurt at some point. Autopsy room. Alright, let's talk to Clara. What you reading?
True detective mysteries.
A true crime magazine? Is that how you distract yourself from work?
I have a hard time tuning out, okay? Anyway, there's hardly anything to read here.
Would you like us to bring you something to read?
That wouldn't hurt. But don't worry, this magazine will keep me busy all night.
Keep at it then, Clara. You're working hard, babe. Working hard or hardly working, right, Lance?
Let's give her the horror magazine. Let's see if she likes that. No. Give her the horror magazine. Horror? I don't read horror.
It's a good magazine, I swear. Seabury, Quinn, Alton, Eddie, Gray, La Spinner. La Spinner? Is that a last name? Bless you again.
What if she wants the woman's magazine instead then? I've already read it. Yeah, I thought so.
Is this going to be like a cascade of magazine swapping?
You have to go somewhere else and swap magazine for a different magazine, and then another magazine, and then another magazine.
Foster. I thought you were suspended from duty. I'm still around. Oh, hi, Whitman. Have you been assigned the mayor's case? No, we heard about his death and came to pay our respects. Well, do what you have to do, but I want you out of here when I start the autopsy. Now, where did I leave my chainsaw? I mean scalpel.
Jack, Collins is a very religious man. He may not approve of what we're trying to do. He'll think it's blasphemous and a natural act, and he won't make it easy for us.
Yeah, I get it. We'll have to take him out of the picture. I'll blow his brains out too.
Calm down, Jack. You're getting carried away.
Table. I see a small bottle of antiseptic alcohol. Ah, this one we're able to take. Ha-ha. My antiseptic alcohol. From Jefferson Pharmaceutical.
Cool, so we got some antiseptic.
What could he be looking for? This is where all the fluids are drained after the autopsy is completed.
Okay.
The can is labelled phenol. I think it's a powerful disinfectant. Pour that in and see if it explodes. I don't need to disinfect that. Shoot the barrel and see if it explodes. Oops. Try again. Shoot the barrel and see if it explodes. I don't need to disinfect that. Set fire to the barrel and see if it explodes. I don't need to... Do you think Collins will pray before performing an autopsy?
Cabinet.
I don't want Collins to see me rummaging through his cabinet. That's how we'll all end up if we don't stop this ritual.
Yeah, if you're lucky. If you're not, you'll get pulled in some hideous hell dimension and get experimented on for the rest of eternity.
There's a metal box with a label specifying that it contains syringes. Ow, I pricked myself again. Damn it, I'm clumsy. I already have a syringe. Half his head is destroyed, and part of his brain is a liquid mass. Even if we manage to revive him, I doubt he'll be able to utter a single word in this state.
Let's hope that's not the case.
Damn it.
I talked to Orville Collins.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for... Wait a minute. Why are you still here?
Fair enough.
And then just goes back to looking for something. Hello, what are you looking for, dickbag?
Need help? No, I just have to remember where... Where is it now?
Yeah, don't know what he's looking for. Maybe a syringe? Could we give him a syringe?
I'm not going to give that to Dr.
Okay, it's probably a scalpel or something. We probably need to get it from the other infirmary in the... what's it called? In the prison. Well, we've got a few extra items now. Let's go back to the prison and see if we can get anything from in there. Firstly, let's go to the death row because... Or let's see if this key unlocks this door.
The key is too small.
Okay.
Can't interact with that lock, so I doubt it'll be for that. Can't interact with that lock, so I doubt it'll be for that. Don't know if we can interact with that. No, okay. Try giving this guy the woman's magazine, see if he wants to look at the pretty ladies. Let's see what you've got to bargain with. Modern woman, what are you implying? I'm very much a man. Yeah, but it's full of pretty ladies in dresses. Sure, you can use it to a certain extent in your situation before you go to Hell's Row, before you're on death row and go to old Betty execution. Nothing here then. Okay, let's go to the pharmacy, the infirmary. Let's see if this key unlocks the cabinet. The key doesn't fit in the lock. Okay. Can we give the antiseptic to the prisoner? Not giving it away. Give it to the nurse. This stays with me. We can't use it on the leg then. Okay. No, we very much need to find the doctor, I think, before we can do anything in here. Unless we clout the nurse with the fire extinguisher. Tonk! No, doesn't want to for some reason. Okay. Basement. Let's go to the... Where were the shower rooms again? Maintenance room? Yeah. Maintenance room. Store. Let's try using this key in one of the padlocks. I'll try the key that guy gave me on this lock. It worked. Aha. So that's why it was closed, huh? It's full of porno. Someone's pissing all over the Volstead Act. The note says... The oil stain is still on the plants. I must remember to take them back to the dry cleaners. This note is pinned in with a sewing needle. Got the sewing needle. Cool. We can pick locks now, probably. That's the shirt. Let's look at the pants. It smells of sweat. Let's take the magazine. Snappy stories. That's more like it. Snappy stories, eh? Turn your gaze away from this indecent magazine, Mr. Whitman. It will corrupt you. Corrupt you, I tell you. It's all mine. High Literature, get Snappy Stories magazine. Dolores de Rio. Who? Flying down to Rio? With Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers? I don't know them. What planet are you living on, Harvey? Damn, she's showing her whole armpit there. To-wit-to-woo. Be careful with Betty, she's been misbehaving lately. Ah, here we go. 350, 700, 1050 volts, all okay. 1400 volts failure. 2100 volts overload. That'll be good to know. So we probably need to put 2000. How much? 2100. 2100 volts and it overloads. Okay. Let's take the whiskey as well. Should we confiscate it? Done, and we'll drink it. We can't break the law, Jack. Then it stays here. Damn it. Alright, whatever. We got a bunch of stuff there. Useful. Can we use a simple sewing needle I found in one of the lockers belonging to the guards? Simple syringe, sterilized, I hope. It's one of those cheap magazines with erotic stories, high literature for the truly cultured. That's probably something that he wants. Can we use this on the other locker? Can't open the lock with that. No, okay, let's go. Let's see if he wants a porno. Let's see what you've got to bargain with. This reading will make my lonely nights in the cell a bit more bearable. I think I know what I mean. I think you know what I mean. You'd better not go into detail, please. I've seen enough horrors for one evening. Okay, we can continue with our barter. What do you need? Booze, tobacco, or medicine? Probably medicine. Medicine! Wise choice. But I'm out of stock. If you want, I can fake a stomachache and get sent to the infirmary. Go ahead and write down your shopping list. We're in a hurry, we'll choose something else. Okay. Tobacco. I can't remember where I left my pack of cigarettes, so I could use one. A pack? I think this is a drugstore. The common currency here is single cigarettes. For the magazine, I can give you... a couple of cigarettes. Cool. So now we've got a couple of dog end rolls. Gentlemen, it's been a pleasure doing business with you. Couple of horrible dog ends. Couple of cigarettes, judging by the smell. Velvet leaf, not my brand. Give them to the guard. Don't want to give that to the guard, eh? Why not? If we give it to the maintenance guy, he might want to smoke. Hey, Joey, do you smoke there, pal? Or Joe? I don't want it. No, he doesn't. He just doesn't want it. Okay. Who else might want a cigarette? Surely not the warden. Don't need to give him that. No, I didn't think so. Maybe it's the woman over here wants a cigarette break. Clara. Keep it. All I need is for my shift to end. Oh, great. Okay. Can we put that in that? I don't think that's a smart move. Well, what is a smart move, Jack? We've got this thread. 16 inches of a thick thread, courtesy of Orville. Oh, we've got a needle and thread now. And antiseptic. Ah, I get it. Okay. She can sew up his leg. Probably. Let's find out. Use that with that. Yeah, needle and thread. Cool. A thread of the needle with a sewing thread. I almost went blind doing it. I almost had a coronary. Jesus. Right, sew up his leg. I should give this to the nurse. Okay, give it to the nurse then. With these, I can stitch Mr. Murphy's wound. I need to sterilize both the needle and the thread first. Would you be so kind as to leave them on that tray over there? Yeah, of course. And now, if you'd be so kind as to step outside, I'll start treating Mr. Murphy's wound. About time, for Christ's sake. Come on, Harvey. Detectives, what can I do for you? We've got work to do. Can we go in now? The nurse is treating the prisoner. We better let her work in peace and come back later. Okay, how long is later? No time to sit down. I don't want to sit down. I want to leave. Okay, exit. Okay, that's something sorted. Let's go to death row. We need to talk to this guy again. Get rid of him somehow. Yes? Are you aware of the rumors about the basement? You mean the screams of the dead? I've never heard them. But I won't deny that every time I walk past that door, I cross myself. We can keep an eye on this room for you. Go take a cigarette break. We're police officers. Trust us. I appreciate it, but my post is here. I can't leave it. Thank you for your non-cooperation, Dick. Bloody square. Okay, let's go back and see if the infirmary lady has finished yet. Yeah, it looks like they finished. Nice. Okay, first let's take the antiseptic. There's a small bottle of antiseptic alcohol on the table. Nice. Now we'll take the small cabinet. There's a rubber bulb inside. I'll take it with me. And then this surgical supply cabinet's locked, isn't it? It's locked. A small bottle of antiseptic alcohol from Atlantic Chemical Laboratories. Mix the two and make a bomb. According to an article in the American Science magazine, mixing these two alcohols can cause spontaneous combustion. I better be careful where and how I mix this. Okay. So we can start a fire somewhere if we need to. If I squeeze the rubber, this thing can suck up anything that doesn't weigh much. Fill it with water. I don't need to wash that. I know you don't need to wash it. Fill it with water, you dickhole. What's this weird, like, sparkly stuff? Is that moonlight? Oh, there's, like, sparkles in this area. I think it's the moonlight. From here I can see the courtyard and one of the watchtowers. Okay, I think we've got everything we need from the infirmary. Let's go to the maintenance room. Use this on the showers to suck up water. I feel like we're going to need water for the electric. No. Okay. I can see how things are starting to fit together, but we're missing stuff. Like, I don't know what the fire extinguisher is for. I don't know what the cigarettes are for. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Do you want the woman's magazine? I don't want it. Okay. Don't want it. Warden. Yes? Are you sure nothing strange is going on in the basement? I've been running this prison for over 20 years. My reputation precedes me. Who are you going to believe, a criminal like West or me? Can we take the basement key? He just told you. That basement is in ruins. If you're so interested in it, wait until the planned renovations are complete. I'll be happy to give you a guided tour. I won't bother you any longer as long as I can get that basement key. Fine, have the key. Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here, you asshole. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see if Harvey can talk to him and distract him. I'll distract the warden. Will you take the care of the key, okay? Count on it. Okay, there we go. Nice view. It's comforting, the quiet out there at this time of night. Detective! May I ask what you're doing, Harvey? Please excuse him, Warden. He's a dickhole. He's like a child. He touches everything. Okay, that didn't work for some reason. Why didn't that work? It didn't work, sorry. Forget it. Something tells me we'll have to solve this problem in a more elaborate way. Yeah, I reckon we need to get the... Yeah, I think I know how to solve this problem. But in order to do that, we need to get into death row. We need to get into this. We need to get in here and change the voltage somehow. But that's locked. Which is probably this key here. Which means we need to get rid of this guy somehow. Paul Riley. Yes. Thank you for your cooperation. Anything on the desk? What was on the desk again? I can't remember. Sheet of paper on the desk. Yeah. Yeah. Oh no. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Okay. What if he wants the magazine? Doesn't want to give it to the guard. Don't want to give it to the guard. I'm a bit stumped. Let's talk to Barry Copeland again. Think this man's being treated unfairly? Yeah, okay. Can't do anything with him. Full of papers. Oh, can I use this on that? Not throwing that in the trash. Oh, wait. It's full of papers. Can I start a fire? Yeah, here we go. And now we pour that in there and it starts a fire. And he's going to go look for the fire alarm. Not the fire alarm, the fire extinguisher. Oh, what the hell happened here? We need to get rid of this fire I know what we have to do. I get you. We have to replace the fire extinguisher so it doesn't work, and then he has to leave. He'll go look for another. Thank God I avoided a tragedy here. It would have been tragic if all these people on death row were killed. If all these death row inmates burnt to death in a fire, that would be an abomination, almost like being electrocuted to death. Yeah, okay. So we need to replace the fire extinguisher with that one. Talk to the guard.
What should I say?
I don't know. Show him your willy. Be creative.
Okay. I love showing people my willy.
It just walks off.
Wait, I'm uncircumcised. What?
He just did it. Oh, funny. Oh, it's a glitch. I see. He's learnt the power of instant transmission, chat.
What did you do?
I took the fire extinguisher and left the empty one in its place.
I hope you know what you're doing.
Yeah, he's learned instant transmission. He can be in two places at once, nearly. Right, now he set fire. And this time, when he tries to put it out, it won't work. And he'll have to go look for another fire extinguisher. And then when he goes, we can get the key. Again? What's going on here? How is that bucket of paper randomly spontaneously combusting? Even though the two detectives are standing right next to it, and one of them has a lighter. This is a serious conundrum. What? The fire extinguisher doesn't work. I've got to find another one. Damn my powers of ill investigation. I can't work out how this fire keeps starting. There's two people standing right next to it. One of them has a lighter. It's a bucket of paper. I wonder how this could possibly be working. I know, they must be mixing antiseptic oils. Antiseptic solutions causing instant spontaneous combustion. That's what's going on. Right, let's get the key. There's only one key hanging there. It tags as old Betty. Perfect. Right, now we can go in and play around with old Betty and cause an electrical malfunction. It's locked. Yeah, use the key. Open.
I wonder what kind of pleasure some people get from attending such a cruel execution as the electric chair.
It's more realistic than the movies, and they don't charge you for it. If you set up a cow shit sandwich stand and put a free sign, you probably run out of stock. Yeah, probably. That sounds like a Terry Pratchett quote, you know? Sounds like something you'd read in one of the Discworld novels. It's locked.
We're running out of time, Jack.
There's a sponge floating in the bucket.
At the time of execution, they soak it in water and place it between the prisoner's head and the electrode helmet.
To facilitate the passing of the current.
That's right.
Electric chair. Old Betty.
Why is it called that?
It's a long story. I'd tell you, but we don't have time. Oh, how convenient. Wiring. It goes from the chair to the electrical panel. Warning. A test will be conducted tomorrow to ensure that everything is in order for the execution of Barry Copeland. Electrical panel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think it needs to be on 6, right?
It's overloading.
Yeah.
You broke it.
Yeah, well, I don't give a shit. Yeah, that now triggers.
There's something wrong. There's something wrong with old Betty. I gotta report it to the warden.
Now the warden will be distracted on the phone and we can go nick the key. See ya, guy. I'm getting tired of stealing keys. Let's get out of here. Let's motor. And now we can get into the basement. Quick save. Use the basement key. Ready to head down to the basement?
I have a bad feeling about this.
I have a bad feeling too. But my gun's loaded. And I've got a human shield with me. Let's go.
Wait, what?
There's just the exit, really? There's like nothing here in the exit. Leave the basement and exit, okay. Exit must mean like next tile. Yeah, next tile, okay. You know what, Harvey? If this place is dirty, dark, and it stinks, but it's not falling apart, the warden was lying, and West might be right. So it appears. Alright, let's pull the door. Oh, what the fuck? Jack! Help me. Mr. Davis. What's all this shouting about? Behave yourself for God's sake. Can't you see we have visitors? I'm very sorry about this unpleasant welcome, but Mr. Davis has some difficulties with his social skills. It's not his fault. Let's get out of this cold place and go to my lab. Follow me. They just look at each other. Right. Oh my goodness. Good heavens. I apologize for the mess. Had I known I was having visitors, I'd have tidied up a bit. Detectives Foster and Whitman. Dr. Morland, I presume. Oh, jeez. He's got his head cut off and then sewn back on. That's so cool. How do you know my name? We just spoke with Dr. West. He hinted that corpses are being revived in the basement, and he named you as one of the people who might be responsible. Although he doubted it, since he claimed you were dead. It's true, my plane was shot down during the Great War. West brought me back. What do you want from me? Your serum. My serum, huh? Does your serum work? Does it work? Does it work? Does the Pope shit in the woods? Much better than West's. He is always very cautious with the dosage, and that was the key. If you inject a corpse, can we have a conversation with it? Of course. With the same clarity as when it was breathing. Although I admit that the formula still needs some tweaking. It's unstable, but I'm close to success. Why are you wearing that mask? You don't want to know, kid. Are you comfortable with the stink of entrails? Good heavens, no. There's your answer. What happened to your neck? You already know that. You chopped your head off. Did you cut yourself shaving? Yes, that's what I... What? Did you cut yourself shaving? Magnificent powers of deduction there, Holmes. Our detective Jack. That's what a shaving cut looks like, isn't it? Oh my god, that's hilarious. He's just like, aren't you a detective? God, that's embarrassing for Arkham Police Department. I work closely with Dr. West on the reanimation serum. What better place than the battlefield to get fresh corpses for experimentation? The accident that killed me also severed my head. West injected the compound into both halves. He didn't do it because of our friendship or because he was my mentor. To him, I was just another corpse to experiment on. I grabbed my head and fled. Why is your lab in this basement? The further away this kind of science is from society, the better. The world doesn't understand it yet, but it will. And this was the best Warden Robson could arrange. The Warden? He's sick, very sick, did you know that? He doesn't have long to live. West's imprisonment opened up a valuable opportunity for Robson. The serum would bring him back to life when his time came. But West refused to help him, and Robson moved heaven and earth until he found me. He made me an irresistible offer, unlimited test subjects. Plenty of people die here that no one cares about. How could I resist? Would you be willing to give us your serum? This is West's doing, isn't it? He wants to steal it. West has nothing to do with this. Humanity is in danger, Dr. Morland. And your work is the key to saving it from certain annihilation. You are a bunch of thieves with a lot of imagination. I knew this situation might arise. That's why I took precautions. Get them, my children! You probably already know Mr. Paoli. He murdered all 7 members of his family with his bare hands. And this is Mr. Crampton. No introductions necessary. He works in IT. He will bore you to death. He stormed into a coffee shop in a fit of madness and killed 10 of the 15 customers inside. Both Mr. Crampton and Mr. Paoli are products of an earlier version of my serum. They returned with limited cognition, but stronger than at the time of their death. To my surprise, I discovered I could control them. Try to leave and they'll kill you before you reach the door you came through. Try to harm me and they'll tear you apart. Are you saying we are prisoners? Oh, much more than that, my precious. You will have the honor of being my last test subjects. Now, if you excuse me, I have to figure out how to stabilize the formula. Enjoy your last hours of life. Under normal circumstances, we could take those two down. But here's a problem. Yeah, they're already dead. And you heard Moreland, they were dangerous killers. And that damn serum made them even stronger. I don't know if we'd come out on top. So what do you suggest? Kill Moreland before he unleashes those two corpses on us. How do we kill someone who's already dead? I don't know. I don't know. All I know is that no one can accuse us of murder. Yeah, because he's already dead. Exactly. How can you kill that which is already dead, chat? Who knows? Find out this in the next episode of the Dark Rites of Arkham. We are getting super close to the end of this now, guys. I can feel it. I think next episode will probably be the last one. But for now, we have come to the end of this one. We have reached an hour-long playthrough. And I need to take a break. I've got some stuff I need to do. And I'm ready to finish it for now. Thank you all so much for hanging out today, guys. Hugely appreciate it, as always. I hope you're still enjoying the show. I'll be back tomorrow with a fresh episode and possibly the final episode of the Dark Rites of Arkham for you all to check out and enjoy. So stay tuned for that, and hopefully I will see you all there. If not, I'll try and catch you in another content I produce. I try and make content on a regular basis. So, wait till next time.